It is Thursday morning. Keith Tebow from FRCmedia. Thank you for joining us. It's October 8th, and every Thursday we're pleased to be joined by the mayor of the city of Fall River, Mayor Paul Coogan. Mayor, how are you today?
I'm doing fine, Keith. How about you?
I am doing well. Some quick updates this week. School's been in session for a while now. The hybrid model's about 3 weeks in. I've been asking you this past couple of weeks, any updates in terms of any glitches of students handling of the situation that's been going on in our schools?
Yeah, I think we've been going along really well. I think the glitches all come from the online platform or the homeschooling part of it. In-person instruction in the school seems like it's going very well. The kids, again, I've been around. The kids seem like they're all genuinely enthused to be in school, and we're trying to strengthen our online section of the instruction. I think we'll keep refining that till we get it right.
Have you been able to visit a number of schools? And I guess what are you hearing, particularly, I guess, from teachers and staff at the schools?
Yeah, I have visited about 5 schools. I try to get into all of them. I'll probably visit a couple tomorrow. I'm hearing nothing but positives. The teachers seem like it's working. There's social distancing in all the classrooms. All the kids have masks on. There's hand sanitizer everywhere. So those are the things you look for. And it does seem like more standardized instruction. Obviously, last year they were in small groups. They'd be on a rug. They'd be at a table together. Now they're all spaced out, 6-foot limit. And it's standard rows up and down. But if that's what we have to do to get kids back in school, I'm all for it.
Now, there have been a lot of reports, in Rhode Island and other parts of Massachusetts that this has been a difficult year in terms of getting substitutes to fill in when needed when teachers are out. Has that been an issue here in Fall River?
I did hear a little bit about it in the year we were short substitutes. I haven't heard about it again. I'm assuming we also have a number of paraprofessionals that may be able to be used in a substitute role if we're really stuck. But it hasn't come up. I know subs are at a premium. We raised the salary for substitutes this year to try to draw some more into the pool. So it's a struggle everywhere.
All right. Moving on now to a couple of other issues. The Redevelopment Authority has announced that they've hired a new executive director, Sarah Page. She is from the western part of the state. Was your office involved in terms of her hiring or recommendations? Do you know anything about her? I guess what can you tell us about her?
No, I met her the other day. She came in with Joe Marshall, chairman of the Redevelopment Authority. They conducted a search. They had, I think, 3 members of their board, interview the candidates, and she obviously came out on top. They think a lot of her. She has done a lot in urban or gateway cities. She loves focusing on neighborhood restoration and obviously all facets of economic development. I think she'll be a great member of the team, and I'm glad they're getting that office running the way it should.
What is your hope in terms of what the Redevelopment Authority can do? Of course, that board has been totally reconfigured since you've been in office. What are your hopes for what they can do?
I hope they can attract businesses to Fall River to create jobs. I hope they can help them with anything they have an issue with: zoning, planning, unemployment, all factors that make a company successful in Fall River. Land acquisition. They still have some land up in the industrial park. They're looking at other pieces. There are things they can do as a separate entity from the city, but in conjunction with the city to attract companies and businesses to Fall River, which is what we're looking for. Plus, help, like I said, to revitalize some of our neighborhoods.
And that leads me to another update, something that's been sort of lingering for a while. What's the status of the position of city administrator here in the city?
We did some interviews this week. We have another one this afternoon. I think we're getting closer. It's just it's a tough market for city administrators. It seems like our salary's a little bit low, but it's not out of the ballpark. But you got to find someone you're comfortable with that I think can help the city of Fall River, and that's what we're doing. We keep looking. Again, we have a panel of about 4 of us that do these interviews. We have a standard set of questions. And there's a couple of candidates that I feel strongly about, but we're not there yet.
Are there a mix of in-city candidates, out-of-town candidates? How is that looking?
I think most of the candidates are from out of town.
Okay. Time frame. I know you've been pretty flexible on this. You hoping to try to nail this down sooner rather than later?
I'd rather get it right rather than fast. So I'm not gonna set a time frame. I mean, obviously, I wish someone was in there about 3 or 4 months ago, but it wasn't to be. So we'll just keep backing through till we get the best person to help Fall River.
All right, just a couple of other community items. Was announced last week that the city is co-sponsoring with Community Recreation, the CD Recreation rather, Greater Fall River Recreation, the Hollywood Halloween rather, drive-in movie night free for people, and that's proven to be very popular as all the online tickets have been sold, and it looks like it's going to be a positive event for the city at the end of the month.
Yeah, I mean, now we'll start crossing our fingers for weather, but I think it is going to be a good event, a safe event for the city, and we want the kids to have something to do. It's a place where they can go with their family and sit around and watch Hocus Pocus, and we'll run 2 showings at night. We're going to have a little costume contest and make sure everybody gets a little bit of candy treat, and we hope they enjoy the movie. It's a great setup up there. I feel bad going back to Durfee every time, but they have like a natural amphitheater there where the cars are facing down the hill, so it works great. And obviously we have great bathroom facilities and little overhangs where we can put snack bars and make sure everybody's socially distanced. So that's what we look for, and we just want people to have fun. It's been a tough year, 2020, but it's not over, and maybe it'll get better as we go down the stretch.
One final thing today, at Government Center outside, a beautiful day for this. It's going to be a flag raising ceremony for Hispanic Heritage Month. And I know that's something that the city likes to do to recognize a number of these either causes or special ethnic groups within the city to give them some extra recognition. What can people expect with this today?
They can expect to see a number of flags being risen on the flagpole. They can expect a few speakers, and we're going to honor our Hispanic residents and let them know that they're a key piece in the Fall River puzzle. And we want them to become much more active and engaged, which is one of the reasons we have a strong presence on our diversity committee. Elena Pavid is kind of spearheading that effort, but we want to make sure everybody knows that Fall River is a very inclusive community, and we acknowledge all of our different groups, and they're all equally important.
All right, Mayor Coogan, short and sweet this week. I appreciate your time. We'll talk again next Thursday. Take care.
No, thanks, Keith. Appreciate it.
All right, have a good day. And thank you for joining us today here in FRC Media. I'm Keith Tebow. Enjoy your Thursday.